For years, South Africans have asked a critical question: how can the South African Broadcasting Corporation survive financially without compromising its editorial independence? That question is now at the center of a major development in government as the future of public broadcasting enters a decisive phase. Communications and Digital Technologies Minister Malatsi has confirmed that progress is being made on a new funding model for the SABC, a long-awaited reform aimed at addressing the broadcaster's ongoing financial challenges. Malatsi told Parliament that once the funding model is finalized, he will seek the concurrence of Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana, a necessary step before any structural changes can be implemented. The Department of Communications appointed BMIT Knowledge Group on 12 September 2025 following an open procurement process that was fully compliant with the Public Finance Management Act. BMIT is a long-established South African research and advisory firm with experience in economic modeling, broadcasting market analysis, and regulatory policy support. Its task is to design a funding framework that ensures long-term financial sustainability for the SABC while safeguarding its editorial independence. The process has followed a structured timeline. An inception report was delivered on 9 October 2025, followed by a baseline report on 22 October 2025. These reports detailed stakeholder engagements, research findings, document reviews, and international benchmarking. Progress reports have since been submitted monthly. In October, BMIT requested an extension to move the deadline for the final report from mid-December 2025 to 6 February 2026. The request was motivated by the complexity of stakeholder consultations, the impact of the holiday period, and difficulties in accessing all relevant parties. The extension was approved to ensure that the final product is thorough, credible, and reflective of stakeholder input. The development comes amid persistent concerns about the SABC's financial health, which were raised in Parliament by Inkatha Freedom Party MP Thokozani Langa. Langa questioned what measures were being put in place to guarantee long-term financial sustainability without undermining editorial independence, and what accountability mechanisms would prevent a repeat of past governance failures. In response, Malatsi highlighted improvements in governance and financial management at the public broadcaster. He said the SABC has strengthened its internal controls and implemented recommendations from the Auditor General, resulting in unqualified audit opinions for 2 consecutive financial years, the 2023 to 2024 and 2024 to 2025 periods. This marks a significant turnaround for an institution that previously struggled with adverse audit findings and recurring financial instability. According to the minister, the new funding model is being designed against this improved governance backdrop, with accountability and transparency at its core. The aim is to reduce reliance on emergency bailouts, stabilize revenue streams, and ensure that the SABC can fulfill its public service mandate without political or commercial interference. The appointment of BMIT Knowledge Group was described as a key step in charting sustainable solutions for the broadcaster. Malatsi has committed to providing further updates as the process unfolds, acknowledging the high level of public interest in the future of the SABC. Once the final report is completed early next year, it will be presented to the Minister of Finance, followed by broader government consultations. The outcome of this process could lead to the most significant reform of the SABC's funding structure in decades. For millions of South Africans who rely on the SABC for news, education, and cultural programming, the stakes are high. A successful reform could restore confidence, strengthen independence, and secure the broadcaster's long-term future. Failure, however, could deepen existing challenges. As government moves closer to a decision, the country will be watching closely, aware that the future of public broadcasting in South Africa hangs in the balance.